So one of the first jobs I had, I didn't get paid for, so I don't know if it technically counts, but it was a volunteer position, and I worked on many of my dad's campaigns the first time he ever ran for office. I was 9 years old when he launched that campaign, and I think my brothers and I were his only staff for a little while, and worked on putting out campaign signs, stuffing envelopes, making calls, doing door-to-door. And so I got a crash course very early in how to help and volunteer on a campaign, but most importantly, I got a front row seat to why it matters and why it is so important that we have good people running for office. Because one of the constant battles that we fight as governors across the country is an out-of-control federal government that wants to dictate everything that we do. The government's job shouldn't be to complicate things, but frankly to clear things out and facilitate a good environment for a business to be successful. Every corner of Arkansas will tell you one of the biggest challenges they have is meeting the workforce demands that exist. So I created what we call the workforce cabinet so that every agency within state government that has a workforce component is now forced to work together and start collaborating. One of the things we're really proud of as you see the federal government continue to make things harder for families across the country, skyrocketing prices, inflation that's totally out of control, is providing relief to the people in our state. And so we've had the ability to cut taxes not once, not twice, but 3 times in the last year and a half, and really allow people to put more money back into their pockets. We shouldn't penalize somebody. The harder they work, the better off they should be. And so the more that we can provide that relief valve, we've looked for that. The way we're able to do that is being more effective and more efficient with the money that we have here in state government. We put in a hiring freeze on day one, and we haven't broken that. I asked all of our agencies to make sure that we didn't grow the size and cost of government so that we could continue to cut taxes. As a conservative, I believe that at the end of the day, individual people will make better decisions about how to spend their money, how to raise their kids, how to educate and where they'll educate their kids, how to run their business far better than the government ever can. So the more that we can get barriers out of the way and empower people to make those decisions, the better our state's going to be and the better our country will be.